Okay, well let's try this now, and if this still sounds all echoey and weirded out, then it probably, well, I know it's gonna do, I know it's not still working right. Still haven't, I haven't broken down and gotten rid of the sound card yet, because I'm pretty much convinced, no, I'm not convinced much of anything. The sound card is not working well with the motherboard. I don't know if it's a hardware incompatibility, or if it's just because I didn't bother to reinstall Windows from the ground up, and maybe if I did that, it would run better. But I haven't convinced myself that I want to do a full reinstall of Windows just to test that out. But that may be the only fix. Either that, or it's just flat out a hardware incompatibility of some sort that would require updated drivers that Creative is never going to provide. So. But this is what you run into if you want to do Hoosier shit like you know, throw a new motherboard in your computer without reinstalling Windows and letting Windows figure it out. Then this is the kind of shit you're likely to run into, I guess. It went pretty well for all that. This is the only real difficulty I had. It was this, and the other thing was that, oh god, I'm gonna lose this man. That's why I don't like the mana. They're just too fragile, man. When these scorpions come up and they're dead in 2 seconds.
Grab the shape charge.
Some people really like the mana. They do a hell of a lot of damage with it, but I don't like it. You just have to constantly look out for Averils. Of course, they dodge the Averils and everything else. That's a bot there. We started out this match. It's only like about maybe 4 people on the server, but you got a bunch of people joining about halfway through, and this actually turns into an excellent match. That's Under over in the tank there. He's making the tank his priority there, which is all right, but I thought he should have put more effort into getting under cover when he was under fire, because you know. I'll sit there and heal you with the link and stuff like that, but if you just stand there and let people shoot you, it's, you know, I can't come up with enough link to help do that. You're going to lose that time. Okay. Yeah, we're dominating right from the start here. There he is again. I got some link here for him. I don't know where I got all that link from. I must have picked that up off the ground somewhere.
Grab the shape charge.
Yeah. So yeah, I tried the creative service pack, which is, oh yeah, see, he's taking Avril after Avril here. He's the get out of here. But whoever was shooting those arrows is down anyway, so that's all right. That tank is weak though. I really ought to get hold of some. Well,
grab the shape charge.
Yeah, there wasn't no way I was going to get no link up there, and if I went back all the way back to here to get a link, he'd be dead by the time I got back anyway, which I think he's dead. Well, there's Holsing in the vendor. I can help him out. He'll probably keep fire on that. Yeah, he got the node down. And somebody else tagged the node. Good. So I can just get over here with the rocket and help this guy up on the dock. Hopefully he won't get nailed. He's got a mantle all over him, I think. Okay. No, that didn't last through there. Yeah, didn't last through that, did it? Well, this is where I wish I had an ammo. You can sometimes get them out with the black ammo. And jump to this thing. Oh, that's gonna be. Yeah, he's probably gonna manage to shoot that thing down. Yeah, they got the node in here.
Red core.
They got the orb in here. Yeah, okay. And we catch 2 Avrils real quick, and that's gonna be the end of that. Yeah, that's screwed up. I mean, I've got it. This sound card, it'll work. It works pretty well actually, except that some of the control panels will freeze, and then your sound stops working. And the only fix for it is to reinstall your drivers.
Grab the shape charge.
So it's some kind of it seems like it's some kind of difficulty with some of the software. The drivers themselves seem like they're working. So I don't know. There's that Under over in this tank. Lost it right there. And I don't know what the reason for that is.
Grab the shape charge.
We really are kind of dominating here. This doesn't look very dramatic, I guess. The other problem I came up with was with some of the hard drives I got in here. I got like this thing is a junk pile. I've got like about 5 different hard drives, and 2 of them are IDE drives. And believe it or not, new motherboards are not going to have IDE connectors on them. So if you want to use your old IDE hard drives, you got to get these little widgets to adapt an IDE hard drive to a SATA port. And the cheap little widgets I bought won't stay securely plugged into the drives. So you turn on your computer and the drives aren't detected because they're not plugged in, basically. So I wander down to the computer parts store down there, looking for an IDE extension cable, like a 3-inch extension cable. Because I figured, well, I'll plug the adapter into the cable, then I'll plug the drive into the other end of the cable, and that way maybe I'll get a secure connection on this little widget. That actually works. That was helpful. I had a hell of a time finding a connection. I had a hell of a time finding an extension cable. Oddly enough, these computer parts stores, they're real big on wanting to sell you $500 video cards.
Attack the tank node.
You know, and $300 memory and all this other crap, but you get a $3 cable. You know, that's for some reason that's not a priority with me. Oh, this is heating up a little bit now. We got 2 more people on the server.
Grab your orb.
But fortunately, they got the little rack of return items and discount items and stuff. They just trying to get the fuck out of there.
Attack
And it's
the
just a
tank
pile of
node.
crap. And if you go digging through that long enough, you can find practically anything you could ever possibly want, including one of these fucking cables. It took me about half an hour to find it, but it was hidden. It was there. It was hidden under the USB sound card and the 180 gigabyte hard drives and all that other kind of junk. They got a tank coming out here.
Attack the tank node.
So that was a nice trip. I got to walk up to the counter at the computer parts store with my $3
Grab the
cable.
shape charge.
They like it when you do that, you know. That's what they want to see. They want to see you walk up. They want to see you spend an hour in their store and then buy a $3 cable. Makes their day. Oh fuck.
Attack the tank node.
Yeah, this usually spells doom when you see that tank, you know, starting off in the enemy prime and then moving out to the center, and it's inevitable, you know, unless your team gets their act together and pull their head out, they're going to lose their prime here very quickly. In fact, I'm being stupid here now by just staying in the defense of the prime, really, because the prime's going to go down any second now. Once it gets to this point, you're pretty much dead, really, because unless they lose that tank, I've got a nuke now. I could be the big hero here, except I'm going to jump out here and
Attack the center node.
I was ready for that too. I was like, hey, look, all I got to do, prime's
The
down.
prime node.
Like all I got to do is hop up, and his shot will, and he'll shoot low, and then I'll get behind him, and then there'll be no escape for him. And even if the other guy pulls an arrow, it won't matter because I'll just whip out that nuke and kill everybody. Now, yeah, you gotta be a little bit quicker than you think. You know, sometimes the guy in the other vehicle is a little bit quicker than you think he is. That's what happens. That's why playing against people is better than playing against bots. Really. Oh, well, we got our prime back anyway, and I got a lucky shot on Liquefied there. I don't think Liquefied likes me. I don't know why.
Grab the
No,
shape
that's all right.
charge. Grab your orb.
Oh, I know damn well. You know, Beast there likes to hang around behind the lines and just hinder everybody from getting out to the front. He's actually pretty good at it. But oh, is that the enemy? Is that the enemy orb? I can't see anything. I'm blind as a bat. Yeah, that's the orb. I'm trying to get to him before we get. Oh, we've got him pushed back to their prime already. Amazingly. And I'm not going to run in there. I'm just going to hang back and try to amplify this guy's link with my link and see if we can take that prime down. Might just manage to do it. Maybe. Yeah, it's down. We've got a vendor over here. That's wholesome, that vendor. Now if I get up here, no, he's already up. Yeah, that's cool. Let's get him healed up before we lose him. Looks like there's another vendor coming. He's going to drive it up the stairs and save his ass, of course. Which is a good thing for him to do, actually. Now if I'm out of link, I'm going to have to go back out and get suicide. See if we can get the vendor out. No, a little bit of damage on him. That was liquefied in that vendor. Let me grab that berserk because I'm selfish. And
Grab the shape charge.
oh, I'm going after the nuke, but I'll never get there. It's still there for the there's no way I'm getting
Red core is secure.
Yeah, it's gone already. Yeah, I don't even have to look. Notice that it's no, that's the mine showing up on the map. That's what that is. Okay.
I have the orb.
I'm sure that's what that is. Let me get rid of this. Just take out all the vehicles.
Grab the
Oh,
shape
there's the
charge.
tank in there? Yeah, that must be the tank in there. I wasn't paying attention, but I'm sure it was. I'm just gonna have to, you know, I could have fixed this like a week ago, but it's just one of these things, you know, I can't bring myself to do something crazy like just reinstall the entire operating system just to see what happens. Of course, I can just back up the existing operating system, restore it if it doesn't do what I think it's going to do. But then what if it does work? Then I'd have to, oh god, that would be horrible. I guess the real problem is that I don't really know as much as I'd like to, you know, I mean, like, I can't decide whether it's hardware or software, and I can't think of a good way to test that. I mean, I can look at all the drivers in the device manager there, but I'm like, well, should they be there or should they be? You know, are those the correct drivers assigned to those? Are those the correct drivers assigned to those hardware devices, or should they be different? You know, maybe I should remove one and see, you know, there's like 100 of them. I can be there all day, you know. I guess reinstalling the operating system really would be quicker.
Attack the center.
And the other simple thing that I could do that I don't want to do is just get rid of the sound card completely and use the onboard sound. I really don't want to do that because I like the creative sound card. It's a nice card. It works pretty well. Except when it does shitty stuff like this. We're back down to our prime. So yeah, there's some drama going on here. Still 100 to 100, and it's like 8 minutes. Now I'm going to spend about half the remaining time on this match just sitting here in this bender on our prime, because this is what you got to do on this map. Sometimes. Depends on how strong the other team is. In this case, the other team's pretty strong, so we need some defense back here. And I'm pretty much just going to stay right the fuck right here.
Attack the tank node.
Until, by God, we make some progress. And the progress is pretty slow. Because, you know, people have been joining this map. People have been joining the server throughout this map. Oh, we're going to do yeah, I was too slow to get up there. Now this man's going to come in here and try to finish me off. I don't know. Missed him that time for it. How good it is. But we still got to get that prime down. I got this scorpion working on it. He's being pretty good about dodging the shockwaves. You got to get prime. Yeah, Bob Novus and Scorpion. I have the orb. That makes sense. He's really good at the vendor, so he would. Oh, we're gonna. Oh God. Yeah, this time we got him now.
Killing spree.
If he'd have took out our orb carrier right there, we'd have lost our prime again. And then I probably would have lost his vehicle. This thing. There's JCL coming in with a mana. Yeah, there's a little bit of fire going on in the center, but you know, not really any progress going on. So I'm probably going to sit right here for a while.
Attack the tank.
Meanwhile, I'm going to have people trying to sneak in through that side passage and come in through that door. I never get anywhere doing that, but some people come in there and they'll take your vehicle out if you're not there. Okay. Here comes a red orb again. So I got to keep an eye on which way he's coming in. It looks like he's not moving. Yeah, he's out. Timed out. Went back to the center. Probably. They probably got a tank up there in the center or something. Now we got some fire on the tank node and the center, and the nuke is up. And I'll probably stop here and tell everybody to go get the nuke. Maybe not. Yeah, absolutely nothing going on. Well, we're picking up the tank nodes, so if we ever get the tank out, we might get a tank of our own here. So, oh, here comes Bangers. Yeah, he just dropped the bomb.
5 minutes remain.
Fortunately, he wasn't quick enough to get on the vehicle itself. So. They're making an effort to get this vehicle out because they know they're going to have trouble getting the prime until this vehicle goes down, and then going down real soon. But there might be another scorpion. Ah, there's one of those people. Who is that?
Attack the sentry node.
He's a crafty one. Oh, yeah, there he is. That's probably the same guy. He's good. Bangers 42. Okay, well.
Attack the tank node.
He was dancing around pretty effectively there, but.
Enemy orb carrier down.
Still no progress. Red took the tank node back. Not looking good. Bottom line is I gotta stay right here.
I've got the orb.
4 minutes left to go. Oh, and there's fire on the prime. There's like, the center went down, but Red took it right back, so I'm not going anywhere. Alright. Our orb just got marooned over there at the center, so nothing continues to be happening. Okay. The situation remains uneventful. Okay. Just trying to keep this vehicle alive until somebody on our team decides to do something. You kind of question what you're doing in situations like this. You're like, well, maybe I should go forward and attack. Maybe I'm the one that needs to break this lockdown. It's a good. I feel like it's a good idea to resist that temptation because inevitably what happens is if you yield to that temptation, go forward and attack, your prime's going down. The minute you leave, you'll be amazed at how fast it happens. The prime will go down. You won't even get out the door, and the prime will go down. Looks like we got some. Oh, there's another one of these bastards. Yeah.
Grab the shape charge.
Oh, he's hitting me with rebound shots with the black cannon. That's pretty clever. That was Beast Dex there. Almost got me down with that. Now he's got his buddy over there out working on me with the shock rifle. And the center went down in the middle of that and went right back up the grid. I was almost ready to leave the area.
Attack the sentry node. 2 minutes remain.
Yeah, I'm not hopeful at this point. We got the tank node back, so that's a good thing. Oh, there he is again. He really wants to get this vehicle out. Yeah, he's doing the same. That was liquefied. Yeah, there you go. Pretty clever. It's a good idea to pay attention to what these people are doing because this is all stuff you can do yourself when you're on the other end of this. When you're on the other end of this situation, which I'm usually not, because I'm not usually going to come in here and prime and try to challenge these vehicles. It's not easy to do. But some of these people are pretty damn sneaky. You can learn a lot from watching. Oh, here comes a red orb. That was liquefied. That was not such a slick move. And we got the orb marooned over here, so that means that's one less the defensive factor they got at the center. Well, it just timed out. Okay, they got it down. So now, yeah, we're down to about 50 seconds to overtime. It's pretty much down to the wire now. And immediately gets set upon by a mana.
Dominating.
Fortunately, I was able to take him out. And then there goes the node. Yeah, it might have been our node, actually.
30 seconds left.
Take the node out, did I? Did it. And not doing too badly. The the really bad thing here is that red does have the tank node, so if there's a tank around, it's going to be a red tank. And they just took the center back too. Well,
10.
We were doing pretty well.
8, 7, 6.
And I may lose
5,
this bender too if I don't figure out where to go.
2, 1.
There's a berserk back there, but it looks like somebody else might have got that. All those people wandering around back there, I'm surprised if one of them didn't fire. Yeah, definitely gonna lose that vehicle. Okay, so that didn't really help much. And probably about to lose our prime if we don't get these people out of here. Yeah, this is why, you know, you want to be careful about when you go forward, because if things don't go really well, you're probably going to end up in this situation where now you're back at the prime, but now you don't have the veterans. And we're behind on the score. We're in overtime. And we're losing in overtime basically because we don't control much of the map. Yeah, see, as soon as I leave the area, the prime goes down. This is what you run into. Yeah, see, I was trying to be careful about when to leave the area, but you know, it comes down to sometimes there's just no good solution to that. Because if I had stayed at the prime with that vendor, we wouldn't have gotten anywhere with this at all. And we kind of need to, because you know, if all you control is your prime, you're going to lose it in overtime. Okay, well now we got some defense in the center, so this time I will go for an attack. And there's a. Well, we got this vehicle over here. Let me run forward him. It's always a good idea to convoy up with these vehicles.
Attack the tank node.
We just took the center back. Take this guy. No.
I've got the ore.
Attack the
That
tank
was
node.
liquefied. I rolled the vehicle and took me out with it. You know.
I have the ore.
I think it was last week I saw liquefied. He was messaging something about he got killed even though he already left the vehicle, and I was like, well, yeah. I must have misunderstood what he was saying, because that's a normal thing actually.
Attack the tank node.
Yeah, you can get blown up by these vehicles even if you've already exited them. If you're nearby, if you're just nearby them while they're if you just exited in the last split second, it gets average or something like that. That vehicle is supposed to be good. That's probably bangers there, I guess.
Grab
No, that was
the ship
liquefied
charge.
again. Alright. And now we're down to our carrier, that little
Grab the ship charge.
Bobinos comes in with the front.
Attack
And
the
Bob
tank
knows
node.
the mana again. Yeah, so these people are really good with it now. They're just about ready to take out that semi. We're still behind, but we're controlling a little bit more than that. Screwed up my turbo run there, so I gotta go
Attack
grab
the
the
enemy prime node.
Let's see if I can hit the prime. Should be a really useful thing to do right
I've got the ore.
Double kill.
Okay, that'll do it. I guess I could have hung on to that dude in hopes of taking it for someday, but there's no way I'm going to live long enough to get to that point. So I'd much rather just take out the prime and nail down our chance of getting that far. So that's under over an bender. Well, I guess I could wait for him to go up the steps, but I don't think he's going to make it. So I guess I could have supported him. But, I wonder if he's dead. Well, he's definitely not in the area, so I would assume he's dead.
Critical.
And this ought to do it. Yeah, we gotta leave now. You don't need a whole lot of vehicles up there. You don't need a whole lot of vehicles up here. Oh god.
Grab the shape charge.
But it helps if you pay attention to what's going on. There you go.
Red core is critical.
Well, now we're putting some damage on the core, so this is nearly all over now, I think.
Red core is secure.
Run this thing up here and
Grab
try
the
to
shape
support the
charge.
prime before it goes down. Oh, the prime's down, damn it. Back up.
Double kill.
They got all kinds of people up here, and the center's under fire, so we're probably going to lose. Oh god, they got
Grab
a
the
tank
shape
up
charge.
Yeah, this is the point where they're trying. Now they don't have time though. They got about 10 seconds on that. There's no way they're getting it. Well, they do have the tank though, so if they took it out, there's a play. Well, now they're taking the center. Yeah, now
Red core destroyed.
yeah, that's gonna do it. That was a pretty good match. Heavy.